All right, something to do with innocence. Let's get this light back on here. Something to do with innocence. All right. What we got left here? Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Welcome back to my channel. Smart Alternative Muse Art. If you're interested. If you're interesting, then you'll be interested in my shit. .com. All right, I got a website there. It shows you a list of different things that I do, including decoding names and stuff like that. I do personal readings. I do artwork, seamstress work, a little bit of coaching, depending on whatever it is that you are needing at this time. I'm just going to put this back here so give me a bit of room on the table. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Now keep in mind these are the original 13 zodiacs before they changed them over to the 12. Where can I put this? Right there. All right, so something to do with innocence, Aquarius. Have you been accused of something? Are you going through trials and tribulations? Are you dealing with certain shit that has been placed upon you? 3S. Let's see. Aquarius is the sign right here. Looks like little squiggly lines. Actually, that is Egyptian, and it is for the alphabetical version of N, which when you change that around, if you flip that around or rotate, can be used as almost like time. Can be considered on time if you turn it to the side, Degaz, which is hope, happiness, success, dawn, breakthrough, awareness, planning, clarity, and breakthrough. Twice I wrote that. Symbol for the bow tie. Very symbolic with the elite and all that stuff, the bow tie. Just a bow in itself can have ties to like Celtic roots. I know they use it for a lot of feminine. Maybe you ran away from a situation. What can we get for Aquarius? That was quick. Heartbreak in the reverse. So you ran away from a situation. This could have to do with heartbreak. This could have to do with a situation that you were in, let's say a love situation, and you knew it wasn't for you. It doesn't have to be for a love situation. It can also be responding to other relationships that you've been in. Whatever this is, you could have run away from it. Responsibility. So you put your responsibilities first. You decided to take full precaution and leave whatever situation you were in. This came out for the 3 of Swords. 2 of Cups. Yeah, there was a 2 of Cups situation here. Now, this is still in the upright. Maybe you had a lot of love for this person, or this person had a lot of love for you, or you shared love between the two of you, but you made a decision based off of your responsibilities. There is an innocence here. That's what I got. The download that I got before I started this reading was innocence. That word popped right out at me. What else can we get here? The Knight of Clubs. Yeah, somebody that usually took charge. Maybe you were used to standing behind this person 100%, masculine or feminine. You were used to standing behind this person 100%, no matter what it was. But at this moment in time, you decided to take matters into your own hands. You decided to walk away from the situation or leave some sort of situation so that it avoided a heartbreak. This could have to do with their family or your family. Maybe you didn't want to get them caught up, or you didn't want to get caught up in whatever situation they had right at the time. Let's get some Island Time Wellness cards. Explore this. Maybe you wanted to go exploring, or you wanted to take some time for you. Separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Just because you separate from a person, let's say you're in a marriage, you have a separation. Okay, this isn't a full divorce. Or if you're not even married, this isn't like a full, like 100% thing. Just because you're in separation does not mean that there is no future. Doesn't mean that there is no returning to the situation once you're both doing your healing work or doing whatever you need to do. Let's say you have children, you're putting your responsibilities first. But there is a bit of constraint there. Okay, and then you got palm tree. Sorry, separation. And then you got palm tree. Stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility. You wanted the flexibility. You wanted to be able to take times. I want to say take times. Take times. Why is it that coming out that way? Anyways, flexibility, your ability to be like water. So you want to go with the flow. You want stability and security. You want to be able to grow, maybe with this person or maybe just in yourself. But you want something out of this. Can we get a little bit more on this separation and stability? Need unfulfilled. Queen of Coins in the reverse. Okay, this could have to do with money, a money situation, or maybe you weren't handling things a certain way. This could have been like a mother-in-law figure that didn't feel that your union was good enough. Isn't that normally the case when it comes to relationships? Sometimes the parental figures that we have in our lives, whether they be like our actual parents or mother or father-in-law, they don't always seem to think that the other party is good enough, or the other person, regardless whether or not you have kids together. Sometimes people view another person out of their own projections of their insecurities of self. So if they see you in a certain light or dark, and they are projecting that which is not healed of themselves, sometimes they'll put that on you. And I would assume that you left the situation. Again, at the very beginning, I was talking about innocence. So whatever this is, you have like an innocence. You're doing this out of respect for yourself, respect for your children, respect for the situation. You really don't want any fucking problems. You don't want any drama. It's a lot that comes with it. Okay, so I'll take that top one. Okay, and I'll take that top one. But these cards, you guys, when you give me a message, you're like, please try to do one at a time. I know shuffling's weird. Even when you make points, or even when the points you make are valid, there is a time and a place to speak it. This could be for you, or this could be for the other parties, whether this be this Queen of Coins in reverse, or this be this Knight of Clubs in reverse. In reverse. They're not in the reverse. You could see them that way. Okay? There's a time and a place. Or this could be pertaining to yourself as well. The points that you make. So let's say there's an argument maybe about how the children are being reared, maybe about how the money is being spent, which is funny because this Queen of Coins in the reverse wouldn't necessarily spend things in the right way. Maybe they're materialistic, or they find some sort of flaw in you and they're projecting in some sort of way like that's your problem. These are two completely different feminine energies. And then the animals around you tell a message, familiar or unfamiliar. They can help here and in the spiritual realm. And then you got the Eye of Horus. So this is a form of protection. If you have any animals and you've taken them with you, or if you left them behind, I think this is urging you to make sure that you're still... It sounds weird, because if you take the kids with you, the kids are more important. But for some reason, let's say you were supposed to bring the dog with you, or the cat with you, or the fucking parrot with you, and you didn't, it's urging you maybe to take that with you too. Because they're a form of protection. Familiars will help you. Animal guides will help you. They'll give you the signs that you need in whatever situation that you're in. I want to say believe it or not, but believe it. Animals are here to help too. Now, I'm not fully aware of how it goes with the past life, or if they've reincarnated in animal form, but I know that there are a lot of animals out there that are very intelligent, amazingly intelligent. And I know my own familiar, Calypso, has taken a lot of hits for me, and I've done what I can to cleanse her, make sure she's safe, make sure she's good. Maybe you need to give the cat or the dog or whatever, maybe you need to bathe them, make sure that they're cleansed, because they will sometimes take on the brunt of the energies. What else can we get for the familiars? Honestly, I need to get more oracle cards because I've only got so many. I've got the Island Time Wellness cards, Hermit in the reverse. So either you or yourself, or maybe this parental figure is not going within. They're not seeing the full picture. Maybe you yourself, no offense to you, Aquarius, are not seeing the full picture. So whatever things that you're doing right now, precautions that you're taking, or whatever you did out of responsibility, you are innocent in this for your intention, but maybe you're not fully seeing the full picture. What else can we get for the separation? Right here. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future, Aquarius. 3 of Coins. So you have a lot of gifts, talents, and abilities. Maybe this is something that you are urged to do. Maybe that's why you're being guided. I don't see you going in the hermit mode if this is you. Or maybe this is your partner. Maybe you wanted to go on the same journey with your partner, but your partner wasn't fully awake and aware yet. Or maybe they're not really, they are the Knight. They're not really in the King energy. So maybe they're not aware of what it is that they're good at. And they're kind of like bringing you a little bit down. Which is no fault necessarily of their own, but everybody has to take responsibility for their own actions, right? So this 3 of Coins energy, the energy that I'm getting from this is that it's almost like when you're in a relationship and you know you could do so much more, you know you could provide so much more, you know you could be so much more happy, or whatever this is, this palm tree energy, stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, flexibility. It's almost like you have expectations of yourself. They're not being fulfilled, they're not being met, and you're doing what you can so that you can fulfill these things. So maybe you're taking a bit of a breather. It's like an augmentation of reality. I'm not saying that you're projecting onto your partner, but whatever it is that you're supposed to be sharing with this person is not being fully met. Can we get a little bit more on the 2 of Cups energy? Not yet. Go to the other cards. Leave that there. No, past life oracle card. Oh, that's messy. Okay. So your expectations, ships, what you want coming in. Your ancestors have already been through this. Some of them failed, some of them succeeded. So it's like a 50-50 draw. Like I said, you want to go with the flow, like the whole idea of water. It's almost like you don't know where to anchor down. I don't know if you're married to this person or if you're single and this is something that you really want. Somebody could have blocked this from you. It could have been this Queen of Coins. But there was like an anchoring. It's like a tilt. Ooh. Now I can flip this card. The Star energy. Okay, Aquarius. Literally the Star energy. And we've got 5, 6, 7. So that's 17, which is 8. The number 8 is also infinity. It's also cycles. 8 energies. Very strong. Path life number 8. What is path life number 8? Hidden energy. Could be something to do with Zion. Reminder. Prosperity. Path life number 8. I don't know if I have it in here, to be honest. Sense of path, future. Star energy. Just give me a second here. I want to see if I can Problems in relationships, resolving trauma, learning and healing, and admitting my faults gave me better understanding of self and others. This helps with other strong personalities. It says, I place blame on others when I fail at things or cannot decide on something, or if I get frustrated. I learn to let go of my control issues and become more confident in myself and my decisions. I will set all my own boundaries. I will be happy and at peace. That's literally written in here. There it is. The whole thing. If you need to pause it to take a look at that, you can. Ooh. Domino effect. Every person is responsible for their actions and intentions. It is only things. It is the only thing you have control over. You cannot control others and the things that they say and do. If you focus all your time and energy on other people, you give your energy away to them. Protect your energy and only give it to those who are deserving and who give back as well. When you make decisions, it ripples out just like others as well, and it does change the course of your life path and their own. Make sure the choices you make have only the best of intentions for yourself and for others. That includes children. Words have meaning, so do our actions. Words have meaning, so do our actions. But it's funny, the way I read that was completely different. So do our actions. So let's say you're acting upon something, then you have to do as well. What we say, how we act, have direct impacts on ourselves and others. Staying in a positive, high vibrational frequency keeps you in a higher vibration and allows you to speak and act from love and not from hate or jealousy or fear. I think you fully grasped this. At the very beginning, we talked about innocence. So whatever intentions you have, you're doing this for the right reasons. You don't want this. You don't want no heartache. You don't want no heartbreak. Pretty sure you've been through that more than enough times, okay? It allows you to speak and act from love and not hate, jealousy, or fear. Getting even is for the universe to balance out and justify, okay? So they bring justice, not you. Hate will poison you. Don't be jealous. Be inspired. Fear will help you in your stagnation. There's no growth. What is this? There's no room for growth with fear. Wish your enemies well and send them on their own way, far, far away. As above, so below. We mirror each other, all connected. We are all one and we are all connected, whether we like it or not. Even the trees have auras. So something to do with auras as well. Maybe you do Reiki healing, or you do some sort of aura reading. Everything has energy. Respect all of it. Understand that. Trust in your own higher self. Trust in the divine universe, and choose love. So the little 8 here, this is what popped out. All right, it's really important that even if we are being in a relationship or something like that, we understand that there is kind of like a bringing together, a joining of the two, okay? So you want your ships to come in. You are the star-like energy. I do believe this is you, Aquarius. This feels very powerful energy. This fairy's very good, right? You have a lot of gifts, a lot of talent. I do understand that some parents out there, it feels like they have sacrificed everything for their children. It's almost like they give up. They're like, well, I can't do this. I can't be this. I can't be that. Well, you're only going to be what you tell yourself you can be, right? So if you limit yourself, that is your own manifestation. You're bringing and calling that into your reality. And I'll be the first to admit that I may not have children, so how could I possibly know what it's like to truly sacrifice everything that makes me me? Well, I know what it's like to lose sense of myself. I know what it's like to sacrifice things that are very important to me. I know what it's like to decide and make decisions so I can avoid this heartbreak in a continuum. All right? If you are going through a separation right now and you're trying to make sense of it all, just know that this is very important. Going within. I think you've already done that. Maybe your partner hasn't, because this comes out side by side. I don't know at what point this stopped, but so far we've got the Queen of Coins in the reverse, okay? And then we've got the Knight of Clubs in the upright. We have the Two of Cups, so there is a union, but there is some sort of separation that's happening, okay? There's the star-like energy. And when I asked to give me clarity for the Queen of Coins in the reverse, okay, we got this strategy, sort of thinking and plotting and planning, okay? And I asked what was clarity for that. It's the Four of Coins, wanting to keep you in a kind of stagnant and stuck energy. You want the stability, you want the security, you want the growth. You have a lot of gifts, talents, and abilities. This person may not see that clearly, okay? And then forgiveness came up as a form of lesson, okay? This is past life energy. So this is somebody that maybe you went up against as well in a past life. Then we've got orphan and leave and travel. This has come up. So this has come up several times together. And this is a form of like baggage, having to leave things behind or feeling like abandoned or orphaned or something like that. Whatever people try to do against you, this also came up for the Queen of Coins as well. Seven of Clubs. So things done behind the scenes. They're not exactly telling you exactly what's going on, but you got the Magician in the upright. Right? I pulled this specifically for you. And I asked to clarify that. You got the Two Coins. You want balance. You want stability. So I'm going to get a little bit more here. What else do we have for this? Top one. When you speak the truth with good intention, others' responses to this is not your responsibility for their actions. So if you're dealing with somebody that is controlling the situation, maybe wanting this Knight of Cups in the reverse, I don't know if you got to that point, because like I paused the video and then for some reason started again. Okay, this person may be what this Queen of Clubs wants you to be with. So maybe this is a motherly figure and you're with this Knight of Clubs, but you've taken a bit of a break. There's a separation. All right, but when you speak the truth, make sure you do it with good intention. That's your responsibility. It's a lot. Let's see what we can get here. What can we get for Aquarius? Get some clarity on this separation. Printing type, sloping style, italic. It's funny, it's bringing mind to it. Italy, almost. Script, typeface, printing error or typing error. Printing plate or mold, like a matrix. Okay, this matrix that we're in, if you're the magician, you can create whatever it is that you see fit for your life, whether it be for you or your children, whatever it is. Just because somebody else wants to impose something on you doesn't necessarily mean you need to follow suit, whatever it is that they're trying to impose on you. If they're trying to get you matched up with somebody else, or if they don't think you're good enough for their son or daughter or something like that, whatever the means it is, whatever they are trying to be strategic about, if it's trying to separate the two of you. If you want to be with a person, if you truly love and care about a person, you know they're good for you and you're happy with them, but you need to take some time to do this Hermit energy that's in the reverse, because clearly this Queen of Coins is not doing that. Okay, they may be a little bit jealous about this whole star energy, this magician type energy, maybe knowing that the two of you together could create a whole lot of good. What can we get for Aquarius? Chart or graph consisting of a series of bars whose lengths indicate quantities. Bar graph or bar chart. I don't know if this has anything to do with the bar itself. That would be legal issues. I don't know if this has to do with children as well. Chart or graph in the form of a circle with sectors of varying size representing the unit's pie chart. So like a piece of the pie. If this person wants a piece of your pie and is trying to separate you two, they could be trying to energy harvest off you. We did get this over here. Any money taken, or for personal gain, or any energy used to create whatever they want for themselves will be returned to you. So don't worry about that. You'll get new beginnings, okay? And what else is sticking out to me too is when you circle something, most people that do any kind of practice, they know when they circle something, whether it be my face or it be something, it's a form of protection. Or put yourself in a circle. I don't know if you practice any of the stuff, but make sure you do your research before you do so. Salt is great and everything like that, but it's only for certain entities and it doesn't necessarily protect you from everything. I want to get more of this Two of Cups energy, Three of Swords in reverse. Long lasting. So if you truly love this person, okay, long lasting, constant, permanent, long lasting, continuing, or in regularly reoccurring as not necessarily an illness, but long lasting, resistant to decay, abiding, durable, resilient, enduring. The sort of love that you have right now is long lasting. This is something that's not just happened in one lifetime, but many. I'll pull one of the past life oracle cards in a minute. Long lasting in its effects, as poetry might be, like a resonance. Past life oracle card for Aquarius. That came out on 11. Just give me a minute. Native ties. Okay, so this past life oracle card, this could be your ancestors or your partner's ancestors. If you're not with anybody right now, this could be somebody that you're meant to be with, but it could be being avoided or put off as a strategic method. Okay, this person could be an orphan, so maybe they're being controlled by certain people. Native American doesn't have to be Native American. This is either native to land or to water. If you are one of my subscribers and you followed me for a long time, you know how much I do believe in the Fae folk or the merfolk. And there's a lot of blood ties for DNA that goes hand in hand with that. This could be somebody that, it's almost like I want to say smells your blood. This Queen of Coins could be somebody that knows your blood type. As sick as that sounds, somebody that knows, like they sniff you out. They know who you are. They know what you're capable of. They know what your gifts are. They know what this relationship could bring. They know what kind of glorious things can come into you. And they know how much you miss this person. They know you want stability. They are trying their damnedest. They are not going within and seeing their own worth and value because they're in the reverse. They want this other person maybe to take your place. Okay? They are doing everything behind the scenes to stop the stupidity. You must really think you're dumb. To stop the stability, to stop the growth. They want you in poverty, or they want you to be like scraping at the fucking bullshit. And you need to be able to forgive, okay? Let this shit go. Whatever they're trying to do right now. Okay. I don't even know if I read that. I don't even know if I can pause and go back to see if I read that. I'm going to read it anyways. Hopefully. So I'm going to read it quickly. I'm going to the next thing. Domino effect. Every person is responsible for their actions and intentions. It is only the things you have control over. You cannot control others and the things that they say and do. If you focus all your time and attention on other people, you give your energy away to them. Protect your energy and only give it to those who are deserving and who give back as well. That's reciprocity. When you make decisions, it ripples out just like others as well, and it does change the course of your life path and their own. Make sure your choices you make have only the best of intentions for yourself and for others. Words have meaning, and so do your actions. What we say and how we act have direct impacts on ourselves and others. Staying positive keeps you in a higher vibrational and allows you to speak and act from love and not from hate, jealousy, or fear. Getting even is for the universe, not for you. Okay. We'll do some runes in a minute. sedulity, unremitting industry, diligence, and assiduity. Assiduity. Unremitting industry and diligence. So taking pride in your work, doing the best that you can for the situation that you have at hand right now, seeing the capabilities of everything that you have, okay? This forgiveness is important, even for those that try to come up against you, okay? Let's get some runes, please and thank you. I don't even know if the other videos that I've been doing have caught the endings to them, because like it cuts off at like 30 something. We got Degas. Okay, so we got hope, happiness, success, dawn, breakthrough, awareness, planning, and clarity. This is the letter D, solar plexus, and the crown chakra. What you're already in or what you need to work on. We got Hagelas. This could be the energy that you're facing up against. We got hail, destruction, chaos, anger, disruption, air, wrath of nature, trials, tests, change, and lessons. So this is definitely a lesson that you need to learn here. It's letter H, and we got sacral energy and crown chakra. It's a place for crown. Cleanse your crown, okay? The very beginning of this reading, we talked about your innocence. You're doing things with purity and good mind. Moon energy, things which are yet to be seen and brought up. You need to start asking questions, okay? And then we've got Isis. Ice, fear, standstill, stasis, block, challenge, patience, reflect, rest, and test. Letter I, we got heart chakra, root chakra, and sacral. Whatever you're going up against right now, you will figure it out. One last card, please and thank you. In memoriam. This is not usually part of the deck. I do count all parts of the deck as one. And in memoriam card usually means somebody passing away, untimely death, collections. Remember to love you, okay? That's what's mostly important, especially if children or something like that, Aquarius. Love you, please do.